Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are gonna be drawing Donquixote Doflamingo from One Piece. This Machiavellic character is one of my favorite characters in One Piece. It is a very nice written villain like Crocodile, and I love the Dressrosa saga and all the involvement that he has in everything, in the underworld, the black market, the Shichibukais, the Jonkos. He is everywhere basically. So why I wanna talk about him? We're gonna do this massive kind of onigiri shape. This is his super cape. He has this kind of feathered pink coat, really nice. So why I want to talk about him? If you have been watching my videos, I talk in one of my recent videos about Weeble, and I say kind of I go through some of the points of why he is gonna get out of Impel Down, because he's in Impel Down at the moment. So the other character that we know that is in Impel Down is Doflamingo. We have Mr. Chu, we have Senor Pink, we have plenty of characters that we are familiar with, that they may end up in the final story, okay, locked in there. And just for this reason, and just only for Mr. Chu, I think there needs to be a second break of Impel Down, and we need to see these. These guys escaping from there. Okay. So let's see. We have one leg there. He walks really with the legs like I don't know, like a bird or something. So let's do that. Let's open the legs like this. Yeah, kind of. This is a little bit at the back, and this is a little bit more forward. These pointy shoes that he has. And maybe I do the body a little bit shorter. Like, you know that I always like to within the cartoon of One Piece, I always like to give my own cartooning style as well, making it a little bit more simple. And yeah, so even we have this here, we still have the how is this, the yeah, the shirt that he's wearing here. So as I said, I think, to be clear in what I'm gonna be talking about today, is I think Doflamingo is gonna escape Impel Down. He is gonna be basically at the end of the story with Luffy, Crocodile, etc., Buggy, etc. And on top of that, we are gonna have Doflamingo having an ancient weapon in his power, and this is gonna be Poseidon, the mechanical ancient weapon. Okay, so first of all, these are kind of two of my biggest theories in the channel. One is Vista, that I talk about Vista in many videos, on Blackbeard, and the other one is the ancient weapons and how Crocodile is gonna be having them or having one. We know the info that we have about ancient weapons is they are alive, like Shirahoshi. We have Shirahoshi confirmed, but at the same time, I wanna do this a little bit like random, like this, and later we will fill it with more details. But for the time being, so this big theory I have is about basically the mechanical ancient weapons, and why there are mechanical ancient weapons, because we know that Pluton was a battleship man-made, confirmed by Iceberg, to fight back the original ancient weapons. Okay, in this case, old Shirahoshi, old blah blah blah. So I talk about this kind of mechanical ancient weapons connected to Crocodile because that's his goal in the story. That's his... Every character, Luffy wants to be the Pirate King, Zoro wants to be the best swordsman, Nami wants to draw the map of the world, Smoker wants to have a clear marine, Kobe wants to be an almirant. So every character in a good story have a purpose in the story. And for Crocodile, he's introduced and his purpose is to achieve the finding of the ancient weapon Pluton. Why is he going up and down in the story and now is resurfacing again? Because I think Oda is preparing us for the final of the end of the One Piece. Okay. So I have a long video as well about Enel. I think the biggest villains in One Piece that we face, Crocodile, Enel, and Doflamingo so far. Kaidou is a very big villain as well, but he's a frustrated character in some sense that he looked good at the beginning. He was good, he was fighting, he was smiling. I would even say that maybe he was a D because he was smiling so like a D when he meets King and everything, when in the lab and everything. So, bad guys. Mihawk is not bad. Boogie is not that bad either. But so these bad characters, like Doflamingo, I think they are set up for the end of the story. And we are gonna have these three bad villains having each one of the ancient mechanical weapons. I don't think they will use it against Luffy. I don't think the purpose of this is using it against Luffy. I think the purpose is to use it against the government, against the world. And because of this, Luffy may need to, you know, put himself in between these attacks or something and be involved with this. I think it's more related. Like I see Crocodile attacking the government. I see Doflamingo because his background attacking the world government and the Terrobitos and everything. I see Enel because he's a radical attacking everyone, especially the ones considered gods, the Terrobitos and etc. So if you think about it, and this is something that every time I have a theory, I have a video, I say, One Piece was meant to last 5 years, okay, and now we're already 27 years in the making, in the manga and everything, and not anything is being revealed yet. So what I say with this is, the characters that we have from the beginning, the so-mentioned Shichibukais, in the bad sense, in the bad guy sense, I think these guys are supposed to be the important bits for the story. Doflamingo is one of the first Shichibukais as well that is revealed. So we have Jinbei mentioned because the storyline with the gyojin. We have Kuma is shown at the same time with Doflamingo. And they are the only ones attending this meeting in Marijoa. Then Mihawk shows up as well. So all these big names of pirates are what Oda created as One Piece. He said, okay, Luffy is gonna set into the sea, he's gonna find crew, and he's gonna be fighting this Shichibukai, and then the other Shichibukai, and then the other Shichibukai. And now he's gathering most of them, all of them in Gross Guild. Maybe Gecko Moria ends up showing to Gross Guild. Because Mihawk is there and Moria is with Perona, he has nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. And then we have Doflamingo that I think he will end up escaping. Please, I'm gonna put up here the video about Weevil so you can go and watch that video so understand what about is escaping. But when he escapes, or when he uses Weevil to escape maybe as well, what are we gonna do with that? So what are we gonna do with a character with this power and so strong and so sour against his own people, the Tenryubitos? So the most logical thing it will be to attack them. He had a pirate season under Lord season as well, like being in the dark and everything. And what we learn is that it didn't work for him. Luffy defeated him. He ended up in Impel Down, and he knows what is going on in the world, and I think that's what I think he's gonna show up again. He knows everything that is happening in the world because his condition, not condition, but his need about being locked was, okay, I'm gonna be here locked, no problem, I'm not gonna be making trouble, but bring me a newspaper every day. So he is filled with everything that is happening in the world, and this is very important. So I think we kind of have the sketch here. Let's do a little bit of line work. We're gonna use again, I'm really enjoying this Unipin. We're gonna do 0.2 today. So let's see. Let's try to make cartoony face. It's very small drawing. I wanna do this kind of face I did for similar to the character I've done a couple of videos ago, and at the same time, yeah, the nose, and then this super cool glasses like this. It's the big mystery, what is underneath the glasses. Okay, they need a double round, so okay, something like this. I like it. So now let's do the top. Second there. Doflamingo has a lot of things, a lot of details. It has this guy who is gonna get bald soon type of hair, and then I love his early designs from the flashback, and the brother as well, very nice designs. This one as well from now. He has earrings as well. Yeah, something like this I like. It's looking very nice like this. And then he's super strong. Let's do this like this. Yeah, something like this. And we need, let's do, he's kind of crouching a little bit towards, he has this the back is there, and he's like putting the head forward. Yeah. And then we're gonna do here. Okay. Good. There's this kind of details on the clothing as well, here in this side and in this other side as well. So I'm gonna put up here the Crocodile video as well, and what I think is gonna happen is Crocodile is gonna get Pluton and is gonna activate it with Mother Flame created by Vegapunk, okay? And he's gonna learn all of this because Caribou, I'm gonna put here my Caribou video too, because Caribou is the one who is gonna sell him the info, and I think he is the one who Caribou is talking about the whole time, like, oh, he's gonna love this info, blah blah blah. I think this person is Crocodile. And then I've been talking about Enel in my previous video, that I will put Enel as well here. In the video about Enel, what I say is basically that we have basically a mole in the moon called Enel. I think the thing that destroyed Lulusia is the moon, and I think Imu, with the Mother Flame from Vegapunk, fuels the moon, lowers it, and is able to throw these beams of light like thunder and destroy Lulusia. I think Enel, that is in the moon, he's not aware of the place that he is yet, but as soon as he as soon as he realizes about that, he's gonna hijack the the moon, like it happens in his own story, that Sanji is a rat in the place and tries to destroy the Arc Maxim from inside. And then he will take control of the ancient weapon, mechanical ancient weapon, the moon, okay? And with his power, the electric power, I think the Logia, the element powers, the Logia, like the fire, maybe smoke even, the electricity, all these types of powers, elemental powers, I think they are able to power the mechanical ancient weapons. Okay. And we will need some sort of these powers around these three characters, Doflamingo, Crocodile, and Enel, to power their ancient weapons. I think Crocodile is gonna get a 1 Vegapunk with Caribou. Caribou is gonna kidnap one Vegapunk now. And then we are gonna have Enel with his electricity. This is gonna be Pluton. This is gonna be Uranus, is the moon. And then Pluton is the battleship under Water 7. Check my theory about Iceberg as well, that I may put here as well. And then you have the Doflamingo, that the last will be Poseidon, that we don't know anything about it. If you think about it 1 second, okay? If you think about it 1 second, what is something... So the shoes like this, very nice, like Aladdin shoes. One thing that we learn about ancient weapons is Pluton, but everything is a mystery. Okay, Pluton in Arabasta, but everything is a mystery. And then we go to Gyojin Island and we meet Shirahoshi. Oh my god, Shirahoshi, so nice, so cool. And then we assume what is an ancient weapon and how it works because Shirahoshi. But it is confusing. It is confusing the info with that we have with the battleship in Water 7 later, with the CP9 saga in Water 7 and everything. So what I always talk in my videos is about these two theories, like normal ancient weapons and mechanical ancient weapons. And these normal ones are gonna be on Luffy's side, on the good guy side, and then you're gonna have the mechanical ones built by the government to fight the D 800 years ago. Those are gonna be with the bad guys, these three guys. And then we need that. I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna happen yet, so Doflamingo needs to be able to power that ancient weapon Poseidon, that it should be some kind of submarine mechanical thing, even a submarine type of thing. And he's gonna have to power it with some sort of power, even water power, or even he may kidnap someone as well. Okay, so let's do... This is looking really nice, by the way. I'm enjoying a lot the Doflamingo drawing. Let's do... It's very loose. Yeah, if you see here, very loose. Put a little bit more of feathers here and there. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me about what you think about the ancient weapons and these guys getting them and everything. And let's just do... Let's do a little bit more of this here on the side, that we will darken everything, the inside part. This is the inside, these 3 bits. I'm gonna make him like standing here, but maybe he's floating in some strings. Yeah, that can be nice. I'm gonna make here, like these lines are supposed to be, he is standing like a spider in his things. Okay, I think we kind of got it. Okay. I think Doflamingo is a very learned and a very clever character. We see him in the flashback reading while he's waiting and everything, kind of giving you the idea of, okay, careful with this character because he is intelligent. We see with the whole kind of control and dominion of the Rosa that he's in fact a clever guy, and it wouldn't surprise me if he manages to kind of some sort get as well Mother Flame, or as I said before, kidnap one of the element powers, or maybe Green Bull, because he's more tied with the Marines and the government. And Logia, so far, I think he needs to get hold of a Logia like Enel to power this Poseidon possible mechanical ancient weapon, underwater weapon. Because what I'm saying is, if Uranus is the moon that is flying or floating, and then Pluton is a battleship on the water, and then it will make sense that Poseidon, it will be a underwater thing like a submarine, or like there's a lot of reference like Laboon, kind of a Laboon type of beast, the Leviathan, that is basically a mechanical monster that goes underwater and is very famous in pirate mythology and pirate stories. So yeah, it will fit the character of Doflamingo as a crazy person that is bad. Let's start adding. I'm gonna be using the same pink that I use for the sketch. You know that I always like to use the color that I use for the color that for me represents the character, or I'm gonna be kind of more comfortable drawing the character for doing the sketch, and then I can fill the gaps and the spaces with the same tone. Okay, we kill two birds with one stone in this sense, because the sketch is getting out of the way, and at the same time these unclear lines outside, I love traditional, and I love how they stay in the paper when I'm drawing. So it actually shows me how the drawing is handmade, and it has this soul, this a little bit of texture. Yeah, feel free to tell me as well what you think about the channel. I'm uploading twice per week. I'm trying to do some One Piece content, some theories, fan art theories, drawings. I'm thinking about theories all the time, and I have plenty more that I would like to share with you. And I'm putting around Wednesdays. During the week I put one Piece video, and then as well in the weekends I'm doing Inktober drawings, really cool. You can check my channel and have a look. I'm enjoying a lot doing those videos too. So let's sharpen a little bit this. With this, to be honest, with this, I think I just, let's say I discovered the One Piece with this, because it is, I think for me, now that I'm doing the videos for YouTube and I'm talking about One Piece and I'm kind of trying to find a why, I'm kind of realizing about things that before I wasn't thinking about, like what is Marco connecting with Weeble, connecting to Impel Down? Are we gonna go there? For what reason? What other characters we have there? So I always, since I'm a fan, well, I'm always been a fan of One Piece since the very beginning, like many years. But now that I'm doing the theories, I start to connect some dots and fill some gaps that I wasn't thinking before. And if we are gonna 100% see Bone again, Mr. Chu, why would he be the only one escaping? It will make no sense for me. And as I was saying in my video about Weeble, I think the one going for this and being the reason of the escape is Weevil. Marco is involved, and then when they kind of free Doflamingo, let's change to a little bit more pinky pink to do the glasses as well. When they release Doflamingo, when Doflamingo manages to escape, he needs to go somewhere, and he has loyal people because his pirate crew is not a pirate crew as such. It's a family. It's the Doflamingo family. So these guys is like Whitebeard. So these guys are gonna stay, are gonna do a lot of damage to the government, and it is very interesting how it's presented to the story with the Tenryubito roots that he has. Okay. So there is this is here like this, and then there's squares that he has that I forgot to draw. 2 squares there. It's like a like a bell that he has there. Okay. And then this more pinky. Okay. As well, I said again, I don't want to do it like perfect. This I'm gonna do just lines like this. By Descartes, by putting on the side the other characters and saying, okay, Crocodile is connected to Pluton and he needs to get Pluton, and by Enel already being in the moon, I think, as I said, by Descartes, Doflamingo, the other beeline by excellence in the story, needs to get the Poseidon. I see connections in him with the Poseidon concept, but we've seen him as a family man, loyal to his people, and not a racist in the sense of the other Terrubitos are a racist and they don't respect the other races, the giants, the little people. He had little people working for him, slaved, but in his crew he has Dellinger. A Dellinger, it's half gyojin. So actually if he would be represented as a racist, he wouldn't actually have Dellinger in his crew, to be honest. And he is confirmed to be half fighting bull fish. So yeah, let's do this one's like this. But from that side, I see a connection with the gyojins and with the concept of the slavery that we touch with the gyojins and with Shirahoshi. I don't think the Noah is the ancient weapon. The Noah is a arc, like Noah arc, to move people. I think that's the thing that they will have to. The gyojins will need to go in there. I don't know why, because they can swim, and we've seen this in Arlong flashback that they are able to swim to the Shabondi archipelago and see the games and everything from the distance of the fair. So I don't think why they will need that, maybe for other people, to carry other people, but I don't think Noah is the ancient weapon or is related to ancient weapon power. I think he's just the vessel, like in every concept, like Sunisha, blah blah blah, we have this vessel or big thing that transports people, because I think when the red line is destroyed with the ancient weapons and everything, the sea levels will rise, a lot of islands will go underwater, and then you're gonna have this type of ships needed to save people, basically, to save people. And this is connecting as well to Majorano's theory about BB, so as well, please check BB. I will put here, I think I have a limit of tags I can put in the video, like 4 or 5, but I will try to put this, you know, BB, the ancient weapon thing related. I'm gonna try to or put it here on the top that you can click and go, or if you go to my comments, if you open the show more in the description of the video, I'm gonna put there all these videos so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so don't worry if you miss something or you don't follow something, because you know, I understand that maybe you can watch the video and say, oh, but I'm not reading One Piece so many times to understand that bit, or I forgot about that, or I don't know why you mentioned this about this thing. So I think this is a easy way to, if I put some links there that you can check, go and check, is better as well. So you have it as a reference, and yeah, you can put it while you are having lunch or when you are doing something, like you don't have to think about anything else, and yeah, so you can listen to the theory and as a podcast or something, and yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna paint this bit here as well. Okay, I think we have it kind of sketched here. Let's go to some Doflamingo spider lines here. This is a very beautiful concept for me from Oda. How you develop a character, that has a puppeteer power, that at the same time it's similar to a spider concept and to manipulate and everything. It is very, very nice storytelling and very, very nice superpower. Let's say superpower in this concept. Okay, doing some cross lines here, so we have a little bit of depth, like fake effect, like for the different levels of depth in the drawing, like this. I may add a little bit of pen as well there. We will see in a second how it looks. Okay, just I always like to add a little bit of dark in the characters to give a little bit of you know, like a wash. I just call it like a wash. Yeah, so as I was saying, Crocodile is one with Ancient Weapon Pluton, Mechanical Ancient Weapon Pluton. That's my bet. That's my bet for One Piece. I don't know how many years I'm watching One Piece and how many times I read it and I rewatched the anime and everything. And I have data books, I have color spreads at home, I have figurines. I really like One Piece. I think it's my favorite story ever. So my bet of a fan of One Piece for many years is that Crocodile is gonna get Pluton. Enel has already in his power Uranus, that is the moon, but he's not aware of this. I think Crocodile will get his ancient weapon Pluton because Iceberg in the mini story wants to build Water 7 as a ship. He wants to rebuild it as a ship, and he needs to dig the island and put it on top of a ship, and the island will float. Why? This is a mini story because he's gonna find something down there. And you say, oh no, is the ancient weapon Pluton is under Wano, because it's confirmed to be under Wano by Sukiyaki. What Sukiyaki says is Pluton is sleeping there, and I say this in all my ancient weapon videos. Pluton is sleeping there. That means that it's alive. So whatever kind of beast, land beast, is Pluton, this is the equivalent to the sea monsters in Shirahoshi. Okay? So we have, if you think about this, Shirahoshi, the Noah, and the ancient beasts. Okay? 3. And then we have Momo, whatever is under Wano, and Pluton under Water 7. And then I think we have Bibi, okay? and then we have Uranus, that is the moon, and we're gonna have a Uranus beast that is gonna be in Elbaf, and I think that's what was inside Roger's egg, the massive egg that he had on the ship. Okay, so it will fit 3 different things: 1 human, 1 beasts, and mechanical ones as well. So everything fits there. So if you think about it, and we just need to find the correlation between Noah, what is going to be the Poseidon as a mechanical beast. Maybe Noah needs something different, reminding you that the gyojins are part of the world government. 200 years ago was recognized. Is this why maybe Noah is a kind of transformer type of thing, and he can and the ship can transform into something? I don't know. I wouldn't expect that. I will go more for the theory of the Leviathan or something like this, or being able to transform into something else. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen with that. So I just wanna add a little bit of kind of maybe red and black here to some details. But yeah, I think we are done. I'm just gonna as well add a little bit of detail with the pen and redo some of the lines, because you always know that we talk about this all the time, that sometimes when you paint on top of the line, the line fades a little bit. But if you see now, if you do a second line, it's gonna pop. So yeah, as more videos I do, more kind of clues I kind of discover for myself about the ancient weapons. And yeah, I see Doflamingo getting hold of this Poseidon, mechanical ancient weapon Poseidon. I think that's as soon as he gets out of the Impel Down, that's what he's gonna do, because he knows about all the secrets, so he could even go directly and get it. If the world government, the Gorusei Imu, has Uranus in their power, that this is the moon, and they are powering it with Mother Flame, I don't think they should have a second one. I think they only have one. So the other one needs to be in a secret place that probably Doflamingo knows, because Doflamingo, as he is one of, basically he is one of the, he's the one who manages the underworld and the black market. He could have this info from here or from there and be aware of this already. I think there are a few that know, like Shanks, like him, and the Gorusei, Imu, but some of them have pieces, and Doflamingo is gonna have this I think Leviathan piece, the Leviathan piece to unravel the story of so yeah, the last missing part, that it is basically what I think, that having the mechanical Pluton and then having the mechanical Poseidon as well, because the Uranus is the moon, in my opinion. So I think I'm going into the kind of the same thing. It's just to make sure of my point. What is my point here with this, and what is the reason of a character that it took so long to defeat? Why would Oda kind of invite him again to the story? And if something like this happens, it makes sense for me, because people like Hody, I don't think it's at the level of being in the final saga of the story. Mats are very cool, and I think more is gonna be explained about Mats with this Egghead saga. But I don't see Mats at the end of the story either. I don't see Vegapunk at the end of the story. We need bad guys apart from the government to challenge Luffy in the pirate realm. It is not, oh, I'm good, I'm bad. It's about, okay, we are all pirates and we have massive powers, and yeah. Buggy, it could be one of the candidates to have as well ancient weapons, but how he's teaming up with Crocodile, and this will continue for a very long time. Crocodile is the one who needs to be tied up with ancient weapons, no Buggy. Maybe Buggy is the one who shoots the cannon or whatever, but it's Crocodile is the one owning that power. Mihawk is good, as I said. He's not bad, and like this through all the characters in the story. Rucci, I think they are using him as a tool with the government now. I think he's a very sadistic person, a very cruel person. He only wants to kill. He's bad at his core, like Doflamingo, but I don't see him pulling the trigger as... I don't see him like a Crocodile. I don't see him like a Doflamingo. I see him as a tool of the government. So now they will kind of... They are giving him a little bit more of importance with the awakening and everything. But I will talk in another day only about Rucci and why I think Rucci is doing what he's doing. But I don't see him as a... Probably he's at the end of the story, yes, because they are giving us a lot of info about him, but I don't see him at the level of a Doflamingo or at the level of a Crocodile. In a storytelling concept, that's what I mean. Okay, let's do this kind of spider nest there. Okay, I think we're done. I really like how it looks. Really like, maybe one of my favorite drawings so far in the channel. So yeah, I hope you can see everything. Yeah, I think you can see everything there. Okay, let's sign. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did, and the theory as well. Feel free to share with your friends, with your nakamas, or in social media, wherever you want, so this can reach to more people and they can, think about the theory and let's talk about all these theories. And yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.